Hey, thanks for tuning in to another Process Utilities screencast. Last time we reviewed some methods for handling unit conversions in Excel, and I introduced you to Process Utilities conv function. In this screencast, we'll revisit the conv function in a bit more depth, including arguments and syntax, and I'll also introduce you to two related functions, Tconv and Pconv, as in temperature conversion and pressure conversion. Let's get started. The conv function is easy to use and intuitive. It takes three arguments: the value you're converting from, the units you are converting from, and the units you are converting to. We could also write it out explicitly, like this, but that kind of defeats the purpose, so let's go back to the way we had it. Conv recognizes the dimensions of the units you provide. So it knows that watts can be converted to BTUs per minute, and it also knows that watts cannot be converted to BTUs. It also means that we're not limited in how we construct our units. Let's take a look at the ideal gas constant. So we can convert to anything that has the same dimensions as joules per mole Kelvin. 4th of July was yesterday, so let's do something real American. Or we could replace pound moles with SCFs. Or we could take it all the way back to the basics. Conv also accepts a variety of operators. So I like to use a dash for multiplication, but you can use an asterisk. And when you're writing exponents, the caret is optional. And remember your order of operations. Joules per mole Kelvin is not the same as joules per mole Kelvin, but it is the same as joules per mole per Kelvin. You might ask yourself, how does Process Utilities handle temperature conversions? Because there are two cases, right? In one case, you're converting a temperature differential, so you're just multiplying by a conversion factor, like 9/5 to go from degrees C to degrees F. This case is handled by the normal conv function, since it's just like any other unit conversion. In the other case, you're converting between temperature scales, and you need to add or subtract a value to account for differences in the location of 0. Process Utilities has a different function to address this case, called Tconv. It has the same syntax as conv, but it works for converting between temperature scales. Okay, let's move on to our last topic for this screencast, the Pconv function, as in pressure conversion. If you're just converting between pressure differentials, then you can use the standard conv function. But converting between absolute and gauge pressure is another special case, and that's what Pconv is for. Process Utilities lets you set ambient pressure in the ribbon menu. You'll see that you can either set it explicitly, or you can set your elevation above sea level and let Process Utilities calculate it for you. This setting, as with the standard conditions, will be saved along with your spreadsheet, so it will still be there the next time you open it. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and visit processutilities.com to download it for more information. See you next time.